There are no good episodes of Power Rangers, and you know it.
It's morphin' time! Tyrannosaurus! Aya!
You look ridiculous.
Oh, I look ridiculous?
Yeah, you look like one of those freaking playing cards from Alice in Wonderland.
You're dressed as a giant dinosaur, Rob. You have a giant rubber dinosaur on your face.
A real superhero might at least
No,
have
I can't
some
believe
camouflage.
you are making fun of me
You
when you look like that.
lip.
You look stupid.
I mean, whose stupid idea was that?
Come on.
What is up with that belt? I mean, it's not a utility, anything. It's just...
You're gonna listen to this list.
Never!
These are the top 5 best Mighty Morphin Power Ranger episodes. Yeah! Number 5, A Different Shade of Pink, Parts 1 through 3 from Season 3. In this finale for Amy Jo Johnson's Kimberly, she meets a famous gymnastics coach and starts seriously training for a possible position at the Pan Global Games. However, Rita starts to make more trouble than usual for the Rangers, which gets in the way of Kim's training. With her status as a Ranger already in jeopardy because of her power coin falling into the clutches of Zed and Rita, Kimberly is forced to make a very difficult decision. Kimberly's farewell is by far the best handled of the original 5's departures from the show, not that there was much competition. She grew into a character that had some very detailed development throughout her years as a Ranger. Kim may have started out as a bit of a Valley Girl stereotype, but gradually we saw more and more about her background and interests. Her relationship with Tommy also added another layer to the character. Her goodbye was built up for a while with the loss of her power coin prior to these episodes, and the end was obviously near. The introduction of her replacement, Kat, was also handled very well, as she was a compelling character from the start. By this point, she had freed herself from Rita's evil spell and was firmly on the side of the Rangers. She even inspired Kimberly to not give up and continue training for the Pan Globals. Kat is eventually captured by Zed and Rita, but her quick thinking allowed her to escape with the pink power coin and return it to its rightful owner. After the day is saved, Kimberly makes the choice to stay with the Rangers instead of pursuing her gymnastics career. However, the other Rangers and Zordon convince her this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and she relents. That left only one person deserving enough to take her place.
The power's all yours now.
Kimberly may have played the damsel in distress for Tommy a few too many times, but overall, she matured into a strong character that got the send-off she deserved in a 3-parter that is among the best in the series.
That sounds stupid!
You sound stupid! Maybe pink isn't your color. How about green? Number 4. A tie! The Green with Evil Saga and the Green Candle Parts 1 and 2 from Season 1. In Green with Evil, Rita decides to give the 6th power coin to the new savvy martial artist from Angel Grove High named Tommy. Under her control, he becomes the Green Ranger and is bestowed with powers that the 5 main Rangers can't handle. Tommy nearly destroys the command center, severing the Rangers' connection to Zordon and puts Alpha 5 out of commission. As things go from bad to worse, the Power Rangers must find a way to stop Tommy and free him from Rita's influence. In the Green Candle, Tommy has been with the Rangers for a while, but Rita has a plan to return his Green Ranger powers to her forever. Through magic wax that Tommy touched while under the evil spell of Rita, a candle is formed and lit. Due to its connection to Tommy's powers, when it melts all the way down, Tommy will cease being a Ranger. Led by Jason, the team makes an attempt to retrieve the candle, but runs into other problems when Rita sends down the Cyclops monster to attack Angel Grove and its current lone protector, Tommy. Let me just say, get used to this. A lot of great MMPR episodes are multi-parters. Green with Evil. There's not much to say. I can't not have it on the list, and it's the most memorable thing about the show. Tommy's introduction and the initial evil Green Ranger arc is something people still talk about in pretty great detail. My thoughts on it are pretty much your thoughts on it. Tommy's amazing. The Green Ranger became an unbelievably popular character, and it all stemmed from this massive 5-parter.
Alright then, it's morphin' time! Dragon Sword!
Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah!
Now, what I thought was just as, if not more interesting from a story/character perspective was the fallout from Green with Evil and Tommy joining the Power Rangers. The Green Candle two-parter handles Tommy's first exit from the show in a compelling way that kept him a hot commodity. Less was more. I always loved the friendship between Jason and Tommy. They were equals in many ways, and we got to see a role reversal when Jason returned as the Gold Ranger in Power Rangers Zeo. Here, Jason is willing to do anything to save his friend, but comes up short. It's a failure that had long-lasting consequences. When the candle burns out, the only way for Rita to not have control of the Green Ranger power was for Tommy to give his power coin to another Ranger. He chooses Jason, and whenever the Red Ranger summoned the Green Ranger's powers, it made for a badass moment.
It's been great. Oh, Tommy. Don't worry. I'll be all right. Huh? Oh.
Zordon giving Tommy the props he deserved was also very memorable.
You are a strong and courageous fighter, Green Ranger, and an honorable man.
Kimberly and Tommy's kiss at the end of the episode is also a moment that stood out. It started a relationship that lasted until Kimberly's departure in Season 3.
I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Me too.
Hey, how do you like that? How do you like that? I don't need a melting candle to kick your ass!
Whoa, wait, Rob, wait! Wait! Can I interest you in some character development? Number 3, Missing Green from Season 2. After Tommy permanently loses his Green Ranger powers, Jason is still feeling guilty about not retrieving the Green Candle, which would have stopped Tommy's power loss. When Zach, Kimberly, Trini, and Billy are captured by Goldar, similar candles are created that are stealing their powers. With Jason alone, he's forced to fight Lord Zed's pipe brain monster and save his friends, all by himself. The fallout from the Green Candle is still being felt here in the following season. After Tommy loses his Green Ranger powers for good, Jason blames himself. He questions his role as a leader and friend in an episode that's pretty rare for the first 3 seasons. For the first real time, we see Jason get thrown off and on his own. A character flaw of his that shows up every once in a while is his anger. Here, that's addressed. The Red Ranger has to control himself after what happened to Tommy also happens to the other 4 Rangers. They're trapped with their powers being taken away. Jason is the only one who can save them. However, things get worse when the pipe brain monster is let loose on Angel Grove. This is where Zordon comes in.
Red Ranger, come stand before me. Jason, a true leader is always faced with tough decisions. He must control his emotions and act based on who has the greatest need.
Zordon's pep talk works because Jason single-handedly destroys Pipe Brain, beats up Goldar, and saves the Rangers.
Once again, you have proven yourself to be a formidable leader.
You are awesome.
The circle completes at the end when we see a secluded Tommy writing a letter to Jason.
Look, I don't blame you for what happened. I never did. Just keep your head together. The others depend on you. So do I. We'll see each other again soon.
It's a great episode of the show that had some strong character moments for the Red Ranger. The only thing holding it back upon a rewatch is that Austin St. John was already gone from the show when this episode was in post-production, so he didn't voice Jason when he was morphed. It's noticeable, as is his silence in his battle with Pipe Brain. Other than that, though, it's a top-notch edition of the show.
That sounds just like the last episode! Ah!
Whoa! Time for a comeback! Number 2, Return of the Green Ranger, Parts 1 through 3 from Season 2. Rita seeks the aid of the Wizard of Deception, who devises a plan to clone Tommy, now the White Ranger, as the new evil Green Ranger that will serve their sinister interests and finally take out the genuine article. As Tommy is isolated fighting his clone and the Wizard of Deception, the other Rangers are transported back in time to 18th century Angel Grove with no way back. The White Ranger has to rescue his team, all while fending off his dangerous doppelganger. It's the impossible matchup we never thought we'd see. The White Ranger versus the Green Ranger. The Dragon Zord versus the Tiger Zord. This fight didn't disappoint. Now, admittedly, the B story with the Rangers in the 1700s was pretty dumb. They don't really try and make time travel work in the show, but hey, it's Power Rangers. There's a scene here where evil Green Ranger enters the command center and has a face-to-face with Zordon.
I demand to know what you've done with the Power Rangers.
Let's just say wherever they are, history is repeating itself.
I warn you, if any harm has come to them, I'll...
Did Zordon just threaten him? Hell yes! They reawaken the Dragon Zord in these episodes, and his entrance is great. After Tommy defeats the Wizard of Deception, his clone is freed from his spell, and together, they fix the past that the wizard sent into Havoc. Tommy's clone decides to live out the rest of his life in the past, and I'm assuming he retained his Green Ranger powers. It's an interesting decision. However it played out, the fact that we got to see a full-on fight with the Green and White Rangers is an amazing moment for the show.
Those all sound awful!
You're a lost cause, Rob. Let's finish this.
Finally, something we can agree on.
And the number one best Mighty Morphin Power Rangers episode is Changing of the Zords, parts 1 through 3 from season 3. Rita's teenage pawn, Catherine, befriends the Rangers and steals Kimberly's power coin. She then infiltrates Tommy's Falcon Zord and takes control of it for Lord Zed, which allows Ninjor to be captured by the evil duo. With Kimberly's coin in the hands of evil, she starts fading and is eventually captured by Goldar for Zed and Rita. Having all the leverage, Zed presents a deal to the Rangers. They pilot the new Shogun Zords, which Zed has control of, as they destroy Angel Grove, or Kimberly will come to harm. Facing the odds stacked against them like never before, the team has to find a way to save Kimberly and somehow take control of the Shogun Zords before they reduce their city to ashes. There are a lot of reasons why this three-parter takes the top spot. I think what gets me most about it are the stakes that are involved. Kimberly's power coin is stolen in the first part, and she could literally die because of it. Ninjor is also taken prisoner by Zed, and the Falcon Zord is abducted. The good guys are losing pretty badly. To make things even bleaker, we see Kat's first attempt at breaking Rita's evil hold over her. We see that she was an innocent before Rita took control. As a bad guy, Kat is very effective. She's the main reason the Rangers are in such a predicament. There are just a lot of great moments sprinkled throughout these 3 episodes. I love the Bulk and Skull Baywatch parody. This entrance from the Rangers is one of the coolest things I've seen on the show. Also, I know this may be annoying to some people, but I love Ninjor's voice.
Don't make me fight you!
After Kimberly is kidnapped, the Rangers realize what serious trouble they're in. And then... maybe the best moment in the entire series. Zed's offer to the Rangers involves them destroying Angel Grove and the new Zords he's controlling, or he's pretty much going to kill Kimberly. It's an impossible ultimatum for the Rangers, and we see them actually consider taking Zed's offer. They come pretty close. In part 3, we even see a fight between Zed and Tommy, one-on-one. You could feel the tension.
Are those hi-yas really necessary? Here, I'll do some. Whoa, come and get me. You missed me. Is that the best you can do? You're going to be sorry you said that.
Getting Kimberly back was the main concern here, and it made these episodes feel special. Her exit in a different shade of pink proved that the 3rd season could have a strong grasp of storytelling leading into Zeo. Speaking of which, I put up the poll on my Twitter at awesome_Walter, and you guys voted yes. So keep an eye out for the top 5 best/worst episodes of Power Rangers Zeo coming in the near future.
It sucks!
You suck!
It sucks!
You suck!
It sucks!
You suck!
Fine. If you like it so much, maybe there's something to it. I mean, who am I to judge? I think Twister's better than the Dark Knight.
Agree to disagree?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Power down!
I gotta do some dino cardio. Well, it's been fun. Sucks times infinity.